Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, there was a minor data download last night on Global Dokkan. It didn't really have with it anything super big time or anything like that. But the one thing it did add that I did wanted to point out here, I saw it in one of these tweets. It was a different one. Okay, so it added a lot of the medals and stuff like that, like the Lord Slug and Kaioken Goku. That EZA area is actually live right now on Global Dokkan, and Super Saiyan 3 Broly comes out 6 hours from now. I believe it's 6 hours. But the other thing that was added was, yeah, here it is right here. Toa, Mira, and Demigra. The Xenoverse Awakenings were added, and I believe all of the other like Xenoverse cards got the Xenoverse logos added to their artwork, I believe, with this data download. Now, I don't think Mira, Toa, and Demigra are going to be coming out anytime soon. I think we're probably going to see them release with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and his celebration. Typically, they do keep the EZAs tied to those celebrations. However, they did move around Super Saiyan 3 Broly's EZA, right? Like this one, again, is coming out tonight. This is essentially with like Gotenks and Boo, sort of. Now, Gotenks and Boo, remember, with them was Physical Vegito Blue's EZA, right? So things are kind of getting moved around in that manner. This guy used to be with Kaioken Blue Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. The next Dokkan Fest LR that'll be coming to Global, probably. I mean, I guess a Global first could drop on Global, and it could be a Dokkan Fest LR. I doubt it, but I mean, I guess it's possible, right? But Goku and Vegeta definitely will be coming out on Global in December, and it looks like they just swapped Super Saiyan 3 Broly with presumably Kale and Caulifla. Because people, smartasses would say, well, they're going to do Topo and Dispo is going to be the EZA, and it's like, well, that's already part of that celebration with Jiren in part 2, right? I just really don't see them pushing back Kale and Caulifla any further. I mean, it's clear that this was their battle plan. It's just everything looks so weird with, like, you know, UI Goku being a global first, and then him coming out only weeks later on JP, and then Kale and Caulifla coming out in JP at that time, and then them sort of skipping over the celebration that they came with on JP, which was Kefla on the JP version, but then Global's Kefla, they sort of skip over it. It's always weirdness, right? Until they decide to get the games lined up and synced up, or at least synced up for anniversaries together or something like that, there's always going to be crazy weirdness, right? Alright, so this Super Saiyan 3 Broly, his EZA is okay. He definitely is a lot better now, I would say, with the addition of the crossover team, because unlike Super Saiyan 3 and Pure Saiyan, who, honestly, I don't really consider this guy a great option on either of those teams, right? Pure Saiyan, the roster is just too good. Like, this guy's just not good enough, I don't think. And then Super Saiyan 3, you're going to want to use probably over in a Flash unit. It's not this prepared for battle unit. Like, sure, the transforming Super Saiyan 3 Goku does go from prepare for battle over in a Flash, and the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock does have prepare for battle and over in a Flash. But, I mean, the Super Saiyan 3 team sucks dick and no one uses it anyway, right? So this guy was pretty much just dead. Like, there's nowhere to use him. He's not overpowered enough to run on the Pure Saiyan team. Now, in crossover, it's different, because you actually can, like, carve out a nice spot for this guy in crossover. The only thing is, I don't really know why you would run Super Saiyan 3 Broly over this guy. Like, Super Saiyan 4 Broly is kind of like Super Saiyan 3 Broly, except way better. That's basically it. So, this guy's addition into the game, and this, honestly, to me, like, this is why, like, it shows, like, wow, why did they do that with Super Saiyan 3 Broly? Because it's like, this guy, again, like, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, I feel like, normally could do more damage, right? Like, a lot of what this guy does, you know, if you put a Vegito next to this guy's output is, like, doubled, right? Whereas, like, Broly is sort of, I think, going to hit, like, big-time attack numbers no matter what, whereas this guy, like, really wants a support-type unit because he gets his attack buff on super attack, but then his defense would be insane as well if you have a defensive support, which, of course, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is giving him 40% attack and defense key, and they're sharing a bunch of links, so this guy's existence just makes Super Saiyan 3 Broly, to me, look even more so like, what? So, I don't know. The other EZAs that just dropped on Global Dokkan are these two. Now, this guy is, I would almost argue, is pretty much just fodder. Like, there's not really anything too crazy about this guy. He stacks attack, sure, but, like, you want to use him with a Piccolo, right? And then, so it's like, okay, Piccolo. So let's go down here. Okay, so Pure Saiyans, no. Full power, I mean, there's no Piccolo in full power, right? Let me just quickly do a glance. Yeah, there's no Piccolo in full power. So full power, no. Movie hero, yeah, you could do it there. Goku family, no. Final trump card, you could do it there. And then Desperate Struggle, I don't think there's a Piccolo on Desperate Struggle, is there? I feel like... Am I crazy, or could the Saiyan Saga characters be in Desperate Struggle? Maybe. Well, I mean, yeah, Desperate Struggle. This might actually be the dumbest category, because, like, Desperate Struggle, like, it's dumb that they only gave it to hero characters anyway. Well, except for Majin Vegeta. But, I mean, they're counting probably Majin Vegeta's fight against Fat Boo, right? So it's like, it's so stupid, because, like, would we say that Frieza on Namek against Super Saiyan Goku was not in a desperate struggle? Like, where Frieza was literally doing absolutely every possible thing he could think of, and he had no chance? Same with, like, Buhan. Are we going to say Buhan going up against Vegito? And then what about Cell going up against Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in the Cell games? Like, those characters, I think, deserve it more than anything, where Buhan, Cell, and, like, Frieza were literally, like, anything they could think of they were throwing out, and Vegito, Goku, and Gohan were just, like, smirking and stopping everything. So they kind of think they should be in there, right? Like, I don't know. It's just stupid. It's so easy to go on tangents for these bad categories, right? Regardless, though, this guy is pretty much fodder. Not really that big of a deal, outside of the fact that you do need to get him done for the LR Frieza EZA area. LR Frieza, I would argue, is the best free-to-play unit in the game. So you definitely want to make sure to get all this shit done, right? That Kaioken Goku. And then, of course, Slug, because Slug is going to lead to this LR Goku, which we're going to talk about in one more second right here. Now, Slug, here's the thing about Slug, right? This is like the only normal Lord Slug in the game anyway, so that gives him extra value. He's a Namekian, which there's like 5 of, so that gives him extra value. And he's Extreme Tech, which there's like no Extreme Tech units in the, like, it's Extreme Tech is such fodder. Anything that comes out for Extreme Tech is helpful, and this guy actually is a reasonable option, I would say, to use an Extreme Tech SBR, because he does have the medium chance of stunning, he does get stronger against multiple enemies, and he does have a heal. So, like, he actually can be useful in Extreme Tech, Extreme Super Battle Road. So this guy's definitely, like, not bad. He's not horrible at all whatsoever. So that's pretty good, right? And again, you want to get him done for that Frieza and the Goku EZAs, right? So that leads me to this. So there is this new celebration info that just came out tonight here on Global Dokkan. About an hour and a half ago this came out. This, of course, is teasing the LR Goku Extreme Z Area Extreme Challenge campaign, as you guys can see. Dokkan will reach its 2,000th day of operation at the end of December. So this is something we've known was going to happen for quite a while, right? I would not say this is a shock. We were anticipating this. This Goku is really, really good. I actually just recently got him to full level 10 links, so now that he's sort of been officially announced here on Global, I probably will record and drop that video soon. This Goku's, sort of full level 10 links video. He is good, but links at the same time is something that will hurt him a little bit, right? I mean, he'll have, something like Super Saiyan Kamehameha with a lot of units. Same with Golden Warrior. Those are pretty common. Legendary power, I guess, as well, depending upon the team. Family ties is uber rare. I mean, that's pretty much just a couple of Bardocks, right? Dokkan Fest Bardock. That EGL Dokkan Fest Bardock has it, huh? Okay. But yeah, it's just a bunch of random Gokus and Bardocks. Honestly, I feel like this isn't enough. This should have been 2 key, 10% attack, and 10% defense, I think. Because the roster of characters is way too limited to me. Like, maybe they thought it's reasonable for you to run this, like, this EZA Goku, and then, like, that Goku on, like, the Goku family team. Like, you definitely could do that, right? But, like, I don't know. I don't think family ties, it's not good enough to me. So, like, Lynx can hold this guy back a little bit. He does have First Awakened, 25% attack, 10% defense. That's pretty good. And there are some big-time options, right? Like, Super Saiyan 4 Bardock just came out. Then, of course, you also have, like, UI Goku, right? It'll be interesting to see if the 6-year anniversary UI Goku is going to have First Awakened. Potentially. We'll see, right? So we got this guy, right? You definitely want to make sure to get all these characters done so you can get this guy done, right? So all the characters that you need is this LR Goku Black, Cooler from the Baba Shop, this Lord Slug is EZA area just came out. This guy's from the story event, right? You just need a lot of incredible gems. You can go ahead and grind him up, stuff like that. This Frieza is from the Full Power Frieza Dokkan event. Can I? yeah, here, we just will move backwards like this, right? And then he awakens from this guy, which of course is this first form Frieza right here, which you grind from the full power Frieza Dokkan event, which mysterious, by the way, that we have not gotten an update to this event. Of all the characters in Dokkan, we need a new, like, Dokkan Fest Frieza from Namek, for sure, right? And then this is where you get that Frieza, right? So you want to make sure to get all these characters, and then the Raditz, of course. You have to get them fully EZA'd, fully leveled. You got to get them rainbowed. You do not need to get their super attacks maxed out, though. That is one thing you do not have to do. You only have to get them to SA 10 so you can rainbow them all. But obviously, getting them to max SA is going to help you out a lot. This, to me, was not really that tough. I remember, like, just pretty much breezing through this one willy-nilly. Like, this really wasn't that bad. But then, keep in mind, you do then have to have this Goku completed, and then you go into the Frieza EZA area. This one was way harder. This one, because there is some RNG involved. If you don't have Goku, Bardock, Piccolo, or Krillin, and Krillin gets his ability active, like, you can easily just get one-shotted by this Frieza, right? Like, if your rotation is three STR units right here, and Krillin does not get his guard ability, because it's only a 50% chance for him, you can just die. Like this one is actually way harder than the Goku one. But again, you want to make sure to get Goku done because he's super good, but then you have to have him completed in order to go ahead and challenge this Frieza EZA area. And again, Frieza, I would argue, is probably the best free-to-play unit in the game. Now, in order for him to reach that level, you pretty much do have to have him, like, next to STR Cooler, but that's not really a big deal because it's STR Cooler. He's actually, like, still one of the best units in the game easily, so it's not really that big of a deal, right? And it's not like STR Cooler, like, it's not like, okay, this random Boo unit is super good if you run him on rotation with Physical Kid Boo. And it's like, well, you don't really want to run Physical Kid Boo on rotation. If you got him a full level 10 Lynx, he could be solid, but Whereas, like, oh, STR Cooler? Yes, daddy, we're running him on rotation, right? Like, that's the way that's going to be. So, make sure you guys get this guy done. He is definitely worth it. And then there's also just this part 2. I mean, I don't think there's anything... What days are these coming out? Okay, so Trunks is the last one, which comes out on the 28th. I mean, obviously, no duh, do not summon on any of those. And then, yeah, this is the final part of the thank you celebration. See, that's the thing. Telling y'all, I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked if there's a global first at the start of December. There's easily time for it. They easily could do that, because they've done that before, where they've hammered 1 million Dokkan Fests in, like, November and December. For, like, global. They've done that many years, so just be ready. Just be aware of that. If there is no global first, I definitely would say skip Blue Goku and Vegeta. They're not worth it, I don't think. Same with LR Full Power Jiren. Just maybe go for, like, the step-up guaranteed LR banners. That should come out on the 1st, and that'll be that. So, you know, good luck grinding all these characters. It is a lot, but the strength of this LR Goku fully EZA'd and the LR Frieza fully EZA'd is worth it. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. And I'll catch y'all next time.